Hey guys, welcome back to Starfield. We're approaching a structure here that apparently this person we're trying to convince to come back to the industrial outpost. They're here in this civilian outpost. And we're going to need to persuade them to come back. So I see their little building here, and I'm kind of wondering if they have anything inside that might help me in persuading them. Maybe there's like a queue or something, like on like a tablet or a computer terminal with emails or, you know, some kind of data log, whatever, that might help me in convincing them.
I'm pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
Sarah doesn't like me scavenging resources that are not mine. But you know what? This person is not here to see me do it. So I'm going to go inside. And there's an airlock here on a breathable world. So that's a little weird. But all right, then. I suppose it's just really secure, I guess. I don't like how the followers don't like get in the airlock with you. It takes them a lot of extra time. All right, so we're basically gonna take anything that's valuable to us here in this place. So we got a Reuben, very cool. That's quite valuable. We got Red Harvest lentils, stack protein bars. Now, a lot of this stuff is really not that valuable on its own, but we could use it in cooking recipes later, like the Red Harvest wheat bread. We're not going to eat it by itself. We're going to use it in crafting when we go ahead and get into cooking. I can't jump halfway up. There we go. All right, and then grab that harvest wheat. I'll grab a little bit of toast too. Why not? All right. Is there anything in this supply shelf? Vacuum tape. You know, it's interesting to me that like tape is not very, like tape's not a crafting supply. But what's really interesting to me is stuff like this. Like a wire spool is not crafting supplies. High-speed data cables is not a crafting supply. I just feel like it should be. You know. The little things. If we take Lawgiver, we're probably going to have to unload our inventory and give some things to Sarah, which isn't a big deal. Take the laser ammo there, Nira Jack, and some of that stuff up there. It seems like... ooh, UC Navy Recon Fatigues, plus 5% reload speed. That's interesting. We'll take that. Looking for... Okay, that's a rare one. We'll take that. Light of the Stars, Adventure Hat, no thanks. Okay, so I mean, we've pretty much gotten everything here. It's just a book. It's not like a log. It's not like a journal or anything like that. It's kind of what I was looking for here. Another shielded lab outfit, which I already have. I'm actually wearing that right now because I was doing some research. I did like one thing of research. Okay, that's it. Because I can't do anything else. But in fact, I probably should go ahead and just change into something else. Reload speed. I think carrying capacity here. We'll up our carrying capacity a little bit here. And then that means I can take Lawgiver now. So there we go. We'll take Lawgiver, and now we have the gun. Although I probably should still give...
Good work with the boss. If you have any gear...
my stuff to Sarah, because I have been picking up, you know, resources and stuff on the way. All right, let's go down and see if we can't convince... whatever his name is, to come on back and join the camp. And check out these vehicles though. This is pretty cool. It's like the whole thing is a truck, right? It's got to be autonomous. I mean, there's no way to drive it, right? So pretty dang cool, I think. Very tall, very high up. Nothing in there for value. All right, let's go talk to this dude. And we'll see.
Hey?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You went through a lot of effort to track me down. Save your breath if you want me to go home. The only thing that surprised me is that more people didn't follow me.
Are you not going to look at me? I'll persuade you anyway.
I'll hear you out.
She's not going to look at me. She's also quite difficult to persuade. So she requires 6 points in 3 turns. So as long as I hit 2 points every time, we're good. But I might need to get a little more... I'm going to have to get a little more aggressive if I fail one. So I'm going to try the safety route here and just go 2, 2, and 2 if possible. But because I might need to go aggressive here in a second. So let's say I'm going to eventually persuade you. Why not save us both the time and agree now?
This might be annoying enough to work.
That's all I had to say. Nice. I knew you were a reasonable person.
That doesn't mean I'm a pushover.
Okay, so now I've got to get more aggressive. One turn left. I need to do the +4 to get her. So sorry. I just want you to really think about whether leaving was the right decision.
No, it's okay. Maybe I am having second thoughts. Fine, enough. I'll go back, all right?
That's all
Nothing
I
for me
needed.
here. Let's go.
That's all I needed to do. Wow. That was it was tough to do that. I failed one of the green ones, which I don't think I've ever done yet. So we're gonna have to keep working on our persuasion skill. And is she following me? Like, oh, she's just completely following me now? Oh, I have to take her back, which, I mean, should I? Oh, there's a radioactive old Earth pistol here, though. I'm coming back here to get that. You know I'm coming back here to get that. Can I just fast travel it? I mean, I'm already been to the destination I need to go to, right? So just bring her back. And that way I don't have to deal with all the critters and stuff.
This world has all the essential building blocks to support life.
She's here. It does support life, Sarah. You noticed that. There's definitely life. Currently life supported, yes. Let's go... I don't know which direction's fastest. Let's go this way, I guess. Kind of wish it would teleport me a little bit closer to the actual structure as opposed to on the opposite side of this canyon that I have to go all the way around, but it is what it is. The game really likes to make you walk a lot, like a lot of running all the time. I'm actually a little bit light on, I think anyway, I'm a little bit light on storage in my, my inventory. I don't have a whole lot of space left. So trying to get the provisioner here to help me out with like more cobalt and stuff is going to be kind of a challenge, I think. So this is him.
I hope you weren't expecting a warm welcome. These guys can be pretty rude. You should leave the site after you're done shopping. The foreman's glaring daggers at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just ask you what you have for sale.
This is what I have.
I'm hoping you have cobalt. You do not. You have copper, but you don't have cobalt, and I needed cobalt for additional power in that base. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a drag, isn't it? Now I can get the aluminum from you and all that stuff, but I have most of that already. I was really looking for cobalt, so that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to find someone else that has it, just so I can have more power structures and stuff. All right, let's go talk to this person here. My followers are pretty far behind, but I've been kind of trying to like stall to see if they can catch up, and they're here now. So that's nice. That's really nice. All right, good. Now that she's here and almost falling off the ledge, we have the United Transport Worker. We have brought her back.
You're back! Thank you so much for taking care of our friend. Here you go. For a job well done. Thanks again.
You are most welcome. What did I receive? They said, here you go. I don't remember receiving anything. New items. That's just the thing I stole before. I didn't receive anything from this person. And I'm certain we had an agreement. I'm certain we had an agreement.
I guess you are the real deal, huh?
All right. Anything I can help you out? Help you do?
If you have time to kill, check our mission board. There's a long list of jobs that I have no interest in doing myself.
Fair enough. Okay.
Right. Back to it.
Okay. So we did that. And it's kind of a bust a little bit too, because I can't get any cobalt from this provisioner. So we're going to have to find another method, or another way, or another place. So there's a structure straight ahead from this whole place. There's a structure over here that I never visited yet, and I'd like to go ahead and do that. And also, a lot of these aren't showing green anymore until I get close to them and do it again. A little odd. I thought I was kind of done completely with Flora.
Let's see what's out there.
So this structure, top of this hill, here we go. I don't believe there'd be anything hostile about it. It's really close to a place where people are working, and they don't seem to be under attack. So hoping that they're, well, they are absolutely pirates. Okay. They just haven't decided to attack these people down below yet, I guess. But we can go ahead and dispel. Dispel? I'm not sure that's the right word for this. We can get rid of these pirates. So I'm going to say right here, the deserted UC listening post, which has pirates. Just chilling down there. All right. So I think maybe we'd be better off coming in, if possible, with some stealth. It'd mean the low ground. It was what it would mean, but it would be, I think, a little easier to get them if we're a little closer to them. So if I come up behind this guy, it says we're hidden. I can creep a little bit slower here. Now, there might be a second dude, but right now I just see the one. And I'm right behind him. And I'm thinking, if I switch to this gun, I can just bop him in the head right now from stealth.
Didn't even work up a sweat.
Normally I'd say headshot should have killed him in one shot, but he is wearing a helmet, so fine. We'll say that it does actually take 2 shots, okay? Something's making noise. It's a leg twitch. Making noise. Yeah, alright. So we got some shotgun shells. I'm just gonna keep creeping around here a little bit. Some sealant. And this is going to be another one of those things where there's, you know, you come over here and you think you're just clearing out a place, and then you come to find out that that place you're clearing is going to take you an hour to clear it. It's going to be another one of those situations, I think. All right, let's head down here. Now, it says we're still green. 0 wire. So far, so good. I think that was maybe just like the only person outside. So we'll just hop inside right now. Now, I expect, of course, not to be able to stealth my way through this, but hey, if we can, then cool. All right, it's me and Sarah in here, obviously.
There's nothing here. Are you sure? Keep looking. I've been looking. It's just not here.
Listen, the boss said it's here, so it's here.
Okay, they're right on the other side of this window. She's facing me right now. Like, that is impossible. I wish I could crawl prone. The game doesn't allow me to do that. And I can't shoot through the window. So I guess I'm just gonna have to go in there, right? I mean, there's no way to sneak past this. Yeah, there's no way to sneak past this. All right, so Sarah, you're ready? We're just gonna go. We're just gonna run across this and shoot him. Here we go. All right. Make sure we're reloaded too. Sarah's like right in front of me, of course.
Keep him pinned! God damn it!
You're level 2. You might want to let your level 10 friend help you.
They're
Dead.
gone. You picked the wrong fight.
All right, there's still one more inside that room. 2 more inside that room. Interesting.
Do this.
She's just gonna open the door.
Wrong thing. Piss me off.
Dead.
I can't take much more of this.
Anyone else? I thought I heard the voice coming from behind this door, like from that direction, but I think maybe it was just the way the sound was bouncing off the walls and such. Nobody else? Did you just like, you're just chilling while there's clearly some explosions going on in your base? You're just gonna chill there? Oh, she got away. She definitely got away. I got Stormtrooper aim today, I guess. You were trying to tell your buddy about us. Oh. Yeah, he's definitely on this side. Not in here, but he's in that direction. Grab.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
This is locked. We'll go ahead and unlock this really quick. It's an expert lock. Not really a way to unlock something real quick in this game, but it would be this one, most likely, and then this one. So, cool. Enter... no, maybe not this one. I mean, this one can go to multiple different places, but that one's a decoy. So if you're going to be there, I guess. Decoy. So you're the second row. That's nice. We can go probably here with you. Where? Right there. Okay. So the second row requires a 2 together. So that can go there. This will be unlocked here. So this one here should do that. And then I have the second row done now, right? It was this one and this one. Yep. So the third row now is I don't know. Third row would be there and maybe not there. Not that one. Maybe this one? Yeah. Third row would be there. So we have first row, which is this one and this one. Then the second row, which is where is it again? This is not this one. Second row was, I'm losing it here. This one and this one. Yep. And then third row is this one here plus this one here. Okay, we have all the steps. Now we just need to submit them into the game. So we'll just say 1. Right. Why doesn't that work? Oh, that's not the right one. I didn't use a pick for that though. It's this one. 1, 2, and then it's not that one. I keep forgetting which one it is. This one. Yep. Here and here. And then here and here. Expert rings. Expert locks, man. They take a little bit extra time. Sealant. Just grab all this stuff. Combat knife. I mean, nothing really super special stands out to me in this room. I mean, I've got some stuff, of course, but I don't know. Advanced AA-99 seems like a really cool gun. We could probably look at that, see if it's worth using that. There's 2 of them in here. Probably got a whole bunch of ammo for it just now.
Must have scattered.
Combat knives and stuff. We just, yeah, we'll pick those up and then we'll just give them to Sarah. Sarah?
To Venus? Dropping off a few choice items?
I kind of want to go to Venus just so she stops saying to Venus. So I'm going to store my resources with you. That'll be good. But I'm also going to give you some of these extra weapons we just picked up. So you can have the combat knives. You can have the advanced solstice. You can have one of these. It might be okay to have one of these myself. Fire rate's definitely higher up on this gun. But if I need it, then I'll use it. Otherwise, I'm just going to give it to her. And we'll give her these weapons too. Okay. That'll be good for now.
So long.
Let's keep going. We already know there's still somebody alive in here. Some ham. can use the ham, not just for, you know, obviously not eating, just cooking too.
Messing with the fleet.
Oh, I thought I could get around that without him seeing me.
We've got company.
Hold on. I wanted the stealth bonus, but it isn't gonna happen, is it? It's not gonna happen. All right.
Get in there.
Come on.
I'm hit.
Well, of course you are. You just like walked into the room.
For you.
Oh shit, I'm like getting pelted from the side here. Hang on. Ooh. Tricky little shit. Going around to flank me. Very smart. Very smart. Okay, he didn't have to go around. He was already in this room. Sarah's just taking out the other two. I weakened him for you. All right. I definitely am responsible for loosening them up for you. All right.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Yeah. They had this ammunition. Paper clips, paper trays. I mean, seriously, it's another one of those things where there's like a peaceful mining operation right there. And yet these guys didn't go, like, these are pirates, and they just decided not to go after that mining operation. They decided not to, you know, hold any of those people ransom or anything like that, you know? I suppose we could make up a story with this. We could say something like, these guys own the mining operation and the other employees just didn't want to say anything. They just don't talk about it, right? And so now we are, you know, sort of freeing them from this. And you can see right here, there's Delgado's directive. So we'll have to see what that's all about here. Of course, I can't just take it and read it at the same time because Bethesda doesn't think of stuff like that as a reasonable, easy thing to do. So we're gonna go up to new items and hit the, it's not in there. It's not in there. Delgado's directive.
Crimson Fleet, this is Delgado.
Oh, we've already seen this.
You have all been spreading
heard
far
this.
and wide across the settled system.
Yeah, we've already heard this
just
one.
like we talked about. Do not stop. Three Star Collective, United Colonies, they think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the free people of the Crimson Fleet. It always has. We are just reclaiming what is rightfully ours. And we will use their own selfishness and arrogance against them. Those of you old enough to grow hair remember the Colony War. Remember those morons fighting and dying over nothing.
Wow.
They built facilities all over. Facilities that are still there, intact and abandoned. Just waiting for someone to come in and set up shop. That someone is the Crimson Fleet. So go! Make yourselves at home and bring the fight right to the goddamn doorstep! You want some more?
I'm like too busy listening to that thing and not paying attention to the fact that I'm just walking into a room with like 6 enemies in it. That sounds like me. All right, are we good? 6 enemies is a bit of an exaggeration. It looks like there was just 2. Hauler's Deep Recon Balance Pack. Okay, good. We also have some more stuff to look at here. So lots of 7.7 ammo, man. That's a lot of 7.7 ammo. I'm okay with it. I love this gun, so I'm glad to have more ammo for it. I was actually running a little low from killing all the wildlife and stuff after they, like, I need to move through and then they attack me and all that stuff, trying to clear the area out. I've been using this gun for that a lot, and it's just using up all the ammo. More shotgun shells and stuff, more 7.7. That's actually not the ammo for this gun. I thought it was. I thought that was the ammo for this gun. So which one of my guns takes 7.7? I don't know. Shoot! Wouldn't let me fire. So the pirate marauder up there is like obviously the boss. Oh, I always hit the wrong button, damn it. Stop it.
Strike. Reloading.
I need to like rebind my grenade button because it's never the right one.
Just getting started.
Hold you. Keep your head down.
Okay. So now it's just the Marauder.
And this.
Shit, that was close.
Heads up!
Nope, there's one more. I think there's actually more than one more. He's back in there.
My head!
Well, you should be wearing your helmet like I am.
Through.
Keep your head down. Opening fire.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He just doesn't go down, man. All right, there is one enemy left, but that is the dude that was the biggest threat. Take all of the stuff we can from him. And he has a galvanized deep seeker pack. So we'll take that too. Cool. He's got lots of stuff. All right. Let's check out all this loot once we're done with this final enemy here. And I'm gonna save the ammo.
Yeah, that's right. You better run.
I'm gonna save the ammo in that gun.
Open fire. I'm out of...
It's just a level 2. That sucks. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we've cleared the base now. No, we just got a couple of, ammunitions and stuff like that. So I'll search around the base here and loot everything as best I can. And I'll pick up kind of after that with you guys because I didn't want to spend the whole day on this. I didn't want to spend this whole video on this, but it's looking like it's going to be the majority of the video. That's kind of the way this whole playlist is going to be. I mean, I'm going to have a plan on what I plan to do for that video, and then I'm just going to deviate every single time. That's why nobody will watch it. All right. Those of you who are, I'm grateful to you. Don't think I'm not grateful to you, but is why I don't have high expectations. I think honestly, games like this, right? It just, as far as like making videos goes and trying to get viewership or whatever, it's just not going to happen. The people want the fast ones, the short snippets, the guides and things like that. And I'd love to make those, but they were already made before the game even came out. I mean, Bethesda gave like several choice creators just access to this game weeks in advance so that they can make like every possible guide you can think of already, and it's just like it's not worth my time to do so anymore. Lead, fiber, furious ripshank, a little knife. All right, and I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna get that. Okay, so I am pretty much looted out here. I will be right back. So I just unlocked a safe. There's 3 kilovolt laser cartridges, digipick, positron battery, and a legendary skip shot modified Orion laser rifle with an extended magazine that doubles the base magazine capacity. It also has incendiary rounds, which is great because that's what I've been using the whole time, with a long barrel, and it has skip shot. Every 4th shot fires 2 projectiles at once. That's crazy. We're gonna take that too. I have a legendary laser rifle now, which can probably replace the one I'm currently holding in my hand. Let's see. So, there's the skip shot. And we are currently wielding the modified Equinox, which is a laser rifle. It's pretty ordinary. 13 damage, as you can see. This one is 27 damage. That's a pretty good increase, right? Comparing it to the one that's equipped, I think I'm swapping it out. What do you think? More accurate, higher magazine size by 3x, and they take the same type of ammo, so all good things. We're going to use this instead, and we're going to swap this to number 3. Bang, and just like that, we no longer need that other Equinox. That becomes a selling thing, and look at the size of the scope on that thing. Wow, look at this. We can just, oh, I love it. Very, very good. That is a much better laser rifle. Indeed. All right, so next task then, we got to keep getting the 3 KVs then, because we're definitely doing well on those. I think I've pretty much looted everything in this place. Of course, every time I say that, like the moment I say it, I'll find something new to loot, right? But I think I'm pretty much good. The stuff that's on these guys, I don't care about. So I think I'm gonna just head on out of here now. Pretty much everything's been unlocked. There's been several saves in here, lots of like different locked doors like this that I could get into, and then there's ammo cases and things like that. I've unlocked all the doors and did all the things, so I'll see you on the outside. Fresh air, isn't that nice? Oh shit. Oh shit, I can't move. I thought fresh air would be nice, but apparently I was greeted by a damn landmine. I couldn't quite get away to avoid all damage, but I guess I didn't die, so there's that. Okay, so we got toxins in here. That'll be really helpful, actually, because I'm going to be making some amp and stuff later, and toxins are an ingredient in amp. Also, probably should use amp myself to get around, because it increases your movement speed. So I probably should start taking drugs to increase my movement speed, my performance. Run faster, jump higher, you know? They should rename it the Chucky Taylor pills or something. I don't know. All right, so I'm thinking there's probably a ton of you that are just too old to even understand that joke. I'm getting old. I have gray hair now. It's like we looked in the mirror. My wife's been telling me I have gray hair for like a year now, and I'm just like, nah, I'm in disbelief. But I was looking in the mirror yesterday, and it is there. All right, it is all around the side of my head, like near my ears and stuff. It is definitely there. Pretty thick too. Like it's become to the point where it's like, you know, she was seeing it because it was thin and it was a little bit, and you know, she gets close to that side of my head. I don't really see that, but now it's thick enough to where I can just see it at casual standard distance away from the mirror, and it's a little bit depressing, I gotta say. Some biosuppressants and some credits and some milk. I'll take that too. You may think, why grab milk? It's again, I'm going to be cooking and stuff. I need to do that for the skills and for the research points. Okay, so we're outside. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and visit a couple of different of these locations. There's life signs over there, of course, but I'm sure there are some more locations that we could potentially look at. So in addition to having, like, look at this, man. There's so many different things here. And these are like the life signs where I could probably get, you know, the extra traits and stuff. I want to get these for this planet too. I mean, we're gonna conquer this whole planet. And my outpost is over here, of course. And I kind of want to see what do I need now to really get it working the way it needs to be working. So I just got industrialist as a Steam achievement, is to produce 500 industrial resources from mining. And so that's already happened, apparently. We've already managed to do that. So we should be able to look in our storages now and see that. I'm also really not liking the fact that freaking trees are growing through my base. Come on, Bethesda. Can you make it so that trees, like, stop the trees from growing? When you place a structure down, it should stop the wildlife from growing, the vegetation from growing, right? That shouldn't happen. But clearly it has. And I'm gonna have to probably move structures again just to kind of get them away from where the trees are. So probably move them over there. Really? Trying out my new gun. How do you like it? I'm not sure this is the paradise I thought it would be. We definitely have, again, wildlife growing and things like that is gonna be an issue. I think I am. I'm gonna move those things. But first, I want to just check the storage. So there's 105 aluminum. Sorry, 185 aluminum in here, 150 in here, and 150 in here. So why is there 185 in here? I wonder. Like this. I mean, I thought 150 was the maximum storage. So the fact that there's more in here, kind of weird to me. Now I never connected the other miners to the other storages, right? You might remember that. You might probably even recognize that, or probably even you know, saw that I didn't do that. And that's mostly because I have a lot of iron. I don't have a lot of aluminum. but also because I don't have a lot of power generation to power everything. So I wanted to power some things, even though I can't power everything, right? So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to open up the scanner. We're going to go into our outpost mode again. Toggle our view back up. Switch to the modify mode. If it lets me. What's going on here? I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Escape. That's interesting. Try again. R. Modify mode. Toggle view. Now I can do it. So I got to get away from that tree. You know, as you probably guessed, I need to do that. It won't allow me to move this stuff. Also, I'm pretty confident I had 2 solar on here, and now I only have the 1, which is a really weird thing. So now I don't have, like, how is it that I can't move anything? It's saying no to my moving. It says I can't move anything. Super weird, man. Am I under attack or something right now? Is that why? Where did my second solar panel go? It was right here. I built it right here. I placed it right here, and it's just gone. Does the base get attacked while you're away? Is that a thing that happens? Also, I have no idea why the solar array would need to move like this. It's a really strange design. Why consume energy moving like that? It does nothing. All it does is create more moving parts, which is the exact opposite of what you want to see with the solar panels. You don't want moving parts. So it's all very strange. Something strange is going on with this outpost right now, and I don't understand it. Let's maybe put the weapon away and see if that fixes anything. So again, outpost mode. All right, toggle view, and now I can't. That's it. I toggled the view, and that's it. I can't do anything. I can't even bring the view back. All I can do is escape. That is pretty nuts. All right, let's go. We'll try this. I can move it, but not if I go above view, but I can move it if I stay down here. Very weird. I want to move it like over here, I think. Right here. Right here. There's no trees growing here, so this is where I want it. Right there. And then let's raise you up a little bit. Let's say, how about right there? That's where you're going to be. And then we're going to take this one. Now, in order to actually move that one, though, I'm going to need to move the solar as well. So we'll move you on top of that building. Yep. Just have you set right on top there, about the middle. I don't exactly know where that is because I have to be way over here, but we'll try that. And then you are going to move as well. And we're going to stick you. Yeah, right there. Okay. Good. And then the last step is to move this thing. And we're going to stick you right there. Okay, we moved all the outpost buildings. I have no idea why I can't do that with my view higher, but I can't do that. Weird. Switch back to build mode. We're going to go over to our... not furniture. Defenses would be cool. I want crafting stuff, but I'm looking for outpost airlock. There it is. I want you to be attached to this other building right there. Yes, this one. Now, can I get stairs and stuff, or is that not allowed? Can I do that right there? Yeah, okay, good. It just shows up after the fact. So now I have the ability. Oh my god. Bethesda. Why is the entrance on this side of it? Oh, I don't like these buildings anymore, guys. Like, why is there a railing here? Why are you so adamant? Like, can we... No Man's Sky does it better, all right? Let's just be honest. Let's just flat out call it like it is. No Man's Sky absolutely does this better. But we're in this little area here when all the little... I don't know what those lights and stuff are, but we have this room here, which is fantastic. And I think I would like to have this room be the room I work in most often, for sure. Like all the crafting and stuff should be over here, but it should be in the middle of the room, not the edges, so that I keep the windows clear. right? That way I can look outside and see all the wildlife and things like that. I think that would be a really cool thing. So let's go back to outpost mode. All right, and what we're looking for now is if we go back, we're looking for maybe not decorations, although a wall monitor would be kind of cool. We could put that like right over here. That's an interesting decoration. I like it. We can hit this. What is it? Aluminum and copper? Piece of cake. Put a little monitor there. Street dryer, utility cart. I could set that in here, I guess. Seems interesting. A little trash bin. Right, we can... furniture is probably a cool thing to look into as well. We want furnitures and stuff, so... not a table. We'll have... bench. Benches, yeah. No, I don't think so. There's like a lot of stuff, but there's actually a lot more stuff once I get the research and stuff for everything. So, wall shelf could be interesting. Like, could place stuff there. Place the wall shelf maybe like right here. And then if we get any like decorations on the wall, we could put them above the shelf, like posters and stuff. But otherwise, we just place like our plushies and our trophies and anything else that's interesting can just go on this shelf, you know. In the couches, we could have like this be like a little lounge area back in here, I guess. It's no big deal. We'll just kind of turn this around and stick it like right over here or something. I don't know. Oh, I keep forgetting that clicking is not how you place. You rotate with very tiny taps of the mouse button, which is weird. All right, and then what I'm looking for here is I want bigger turrets than that. Right here, crafting. All right, so I need an industrial workbench. I'm looking for that to be kind of like right over here. Like right in the center of the room here would be good. Industrial workbench. I want a pharmaceutical lab over here as well. And I'm going to rotate that to be on the other side here. Put that pharmaceutical lab. Maybe we'll put that over against the wall. That's fine. Right there is fine. Okay. Yep. And then I would very much like a research lab, but I have that on my ship. This is the only thing I have on the ship, so I can use this on the ship. But everything else I don't actually have on my ship, and I want to make sure I get there. So cooking station, we could put that over here, I suppose. Just put it right over. Well, it'd be nice to, yeah, there we go. Line it up with the wall if possible. Just a little hard to do that with the way the rotational tools work in the game. This is why they recommend going with the controller for this, because you can get really fine-tune adjustments on a controller. We'll go there. And then the last thing is the spacesuit workbench, which I can place probably something like this over here, like that. All right, so we have all the crafting benches. We can work with that. I like it. I would like to get a greenhouse, but I don't really have... I may not even need all three of these buildings, to be honest. I want to figure out if it's possible for me to use the resources in that storage over there with this industrial workbench. And it says I can't use it because it's obstructed. What? Are you two things too close together or what? How's that work? All right, hold on. One more time. Let's try this again. Modify mode. We're going to move you. And we'll move you over here instead. How's that? We'll move you like right here instead. All right. Is that obstructed now? Still, it says it's obstructed. What? I'm very confused. Can I use this one? I can't use either one of these. It's obstructed. That is bizarre. Okay, something's going on with my save and I don't like it. I should be able to use these things. I mean, granted, if it said there wasn't enough power or something, that would make sense, but saying it's obstructed doesn't make any sense at all. Now I have to wonder, am I being attacked or something? Like, what is the obstruction? And then also the fact that my solar panel disappeared is also a little bit annoying. If I got resources back for that, it'd be fine, but I didn't get resources back for it. They didn't tear it down, it just disappeared. So once again, we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna say build mode. I'm gonna go over to power, And I can't build another solar array. I didn't get the beryllium back. I can build another wind turbine, though. I have 2 cobalt remaining, so another wind turbine it is. We'll put it right here, I guess. Just slap it down there. Oh, in case you're wondering, it doesn't work outside either. So I placed it outside, out in the middle of nowhere, and it still says it's obstructed. So obstructed is probably not the right word for this, I would say. There probably should be a different word being used, but what I think it is just a lack of power. I think if I had to look at it, it's most likely just a lack of power. If I had all the power necessary to run everything in the base, then all the stuff would work, I believe. So it's just a matter of getting more stuff for power, right? So we'll go back over to, sorry, we wanted actually the same, yeah, I want the same thing I had before crafting, which I already had open. And we're going to place that right like that. Bop. And then we can't use it, of course, because it's obstructed. So I think all of these things will eventually work. It's just they're not working right now. And then we could use a fuel generator, but I don't have any tungsten, which I've marked and trying to track. So that would just cost me helium-3, and it would generate 20 power, which would be great. So I just got to have resources. And so to get those, I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over, back out of here. We're going to go all the way over to Alpha Centauri one more time. We are going to go all the way back to Jemison. And what I remember there being a store over here somewhere in New Atlantis. I remember there being a store there. Like, hopefully they have
I have
cobalt.
something for you when you have a moment.
Is it cobalt?
Good work with the bartender. Won't be the last time you'll be hustling information in some spaceport.
Uh-huh.
I do? You must have read my mind.
Or you told me. Ornamental leaf added.
Talk to
Fine.
you later.
All right, so I want to get the store. I believe it's here to the left, I think.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city.
I don't remember if it's... I remember because there was that mission. We were running around getting those little switches or whatever.
Hope New Atlantis has been treating you well.
Has it been treating you well? You're being awfully suspicious. Mercantile. This is probably it. Let's go ahead and see.
Meet my cousin. She'd be perfect for you.
There should be a person selling things to me right here. I want to sell. I want to buy things from you.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, please, take a look.
I am. Resources. Let me just take a look here. So, alkanes. I am looking for beryllium. We're going to buy all that you have. I'm looking for cobalt. 14 of it is amazing. That's what we need. I also am tracking cosmetics, so we'll buy those. Anything else we're tracking, I should buy. Tungsten is something we should buy. Polymer is something we should buy. Tungsten. Thank you very much for the tungsten. Anything else? I'll probably buy some zero wire because I'll need it eventually anyway. And then the standard stuff here is to buy all of the iron and aluminum. Most likely that's a good plan as well. So let's go to iron, 28 of it. We'll buy that. And aluminum if you got it. Although I have it in the storage anyway. We're already generating it, so never mind. I don't have to buy it anymore. Is there anything else I should buy though? Maybe a few adaptive frames just so I don't have to make them. I might have use of those for other things there. Okay, good. I did that. Now for my equipment, I want to sell. Is there anything I can sell this person? The arc welder is worth 306. That's cool. We'll go ahead and do that. This Equinox I've been using the whole time. That's obsolete now. We'll sell that to them. And they still have 6,500, which is great. I must have given them a lot of money when I was buying stuff. Or they just have a lot of money in the store. It's right in the heart of like civilization over here, right? So that's fine. All right.
Appreciate the business.
So that gives me the stuff I want. All right, we're back on the surface of our base now. And I wanted to see whether or not my ship would land on the landing pad. And there it is. It did. So fast traveling to the base leads to the ship actually being up on the pad up there, which is pretty nice. So I don't have to worry about the previous landing spot or anything like that. So great. Alrighty then. So now let's see if this is fixed. I have no idea. We'll find out. I'm gonna go toggle view up, and hey, it's fixed now. I didn't do anything new. It just started working. So solar arrays, we can place that on the top here. Still want to do that. So right on the top, just like this, we'll just go right about there. Okay. Not in the center, which is why we're going to also go to modify mode. We're going to move this one to be more centered. There we go. This one should be a little bit more centered as well. Yeah, definitely want a controller to do this, guys. If you're definitely use a controller for this. It's not really worth it, is it? Centering this thing? I don't think it's worth it. All right, and then we're gonna go back out to build mode, and then I want a wind turbine. We didn't get any nickel. No. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Why? Why did I not get any nickel? That was stupid. I have to build more solar arrays, I guess. Yeah, I'll just build more solar arrays. Okay, we'll put another one on top of this one, I guess. Right here, we'll put another solar panel there, I guess. And then, I mean, we can build it, so we should, because it is the power that we need to get the thing up and running, right? So just put like a bunch of them like right there. That's 54 total, and then, I don't know, we'll stick one over here, I guess. Okay, that gets everything running. It's the total power that we need for everything to run now, right? That's what we're looking for. So go back to modify mode. And what we want to do now, zoom out really quick. We're going to find our iron makers here. We're going to create a link from the iron over to this storage here. This one right here. Boom. That's where you go. And then you get a link from there to there. And then you get a link from there to there. Okay, good. And now we just need all of our iron miners to be sending resources to storage like this. Right there, all the way over to like that. And then you do the same thing all the way over like that. Okay? I don't believe we're going to need any of these other like alkanes or whatever they're called. However, because we have it, I'm going to go ahead and create the link anyway, because we might as well run them. And it says they're not allowed. Oh, I see. So this needs liquid storage instead. Okay. So we're going to pull those out of here. We're going to replace those storages with liquid storage instead. So, oh, gas. Maybe, yeah, alkanes, maybe that's a gas. I actually don't know, have a clue what it is, so that makes sense, I guess. All right, so gas, you know, maybe we'll put the storage over here or something, like closer to the base. It just needs to be here. It doesn't have to be anywhere special. So one, and then we'll stick another one right there. That's fine, and one more right there. All right. There's 3 of them now, and then there's a transfer container. Now the transfer container, I believe, is used for moving resources from one base to another. So like, for example, when I set up my next base around this planet, it's going to have copper, I think. And in that case, I might want to have resources like from copper from the other base moved over to this base. And that's what I would use the transfer container for. Since I don't need that right now, though, I'm going to hold off on it and not worry about it. And then for now, I'm just going to add, I think that's it, actually. I don't need the fuel generator or anything. Extra extractors are kind of pointless right now. Maybe that's what cargo links are, actually. I think the cargo links are what does that. Yeah. So this thing here, intersystem, and then there's interlink. So this one is linking outposts within the same system, no fuel needed. And then this one is the intersystem, which allows me to take bases from other star systems. Like if I was to be, like if I had one over near Jemison, I could have stuff sent here, and then I would use this, and that would cost helium-3. Okay? Which I could also have helium-3 shipped here so that I can constantly have that running too. So that's pretty good. And then we don't need the small landing pad because we have everything already. So miscellaneous is no need on that. Anything else I want to put here? I think garden minibot's not needed just yet. I would love defenses. Here we go. Laser turrets. Basic ballistic turret or laser turrets. I think I want some turrets up here to help us defend this base. Now, The thing about these tiny ass little turrets is they're really not going to be that effective. But if the pirates are coming in from the outside in, they're probably going to start like attacking these structures, start taking out my, you know, my mines. And so I think maybe having the base so spread out and having everything on the very edge is probably not the best idea when it comes to like trying to protect the place. But I figure, where's the edge? Over here, right? Yes, I figure if I place something like over here, maybe the little turret will shoot at somebody who's able to shoot at it. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I figure that might be something I could do, is just place these over here near my miners so that we have at least something shooting back at these guys, right? It's probably not much, but it's gonna be something. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So right about here, we'll place one of those down. Now I need 61 power, so things are probably gonna start shutting off, but it's fine. We're gonna go over to where the other one is. Where is my other extractors? Get disoriented on where things are located here. Okay, so over here on this side, we'll go ahead and place another one just like in this area somewhere. I have no idea if this is gonna work, by the way. I'm just kind of winging it right now. We'll place one right here. All right, and then I think probably we'll put a couple in the middle of the base if that's possible. I know there's a limit to how many you're allowed to have, but if I place one like say up on top of the roof over here, that would help defend probably a little bit. All right, so put one like maybe right here, right, like that. And then we don't have any more beryllium, but we can switch over to a tick turret, which is just a small laser turret, I suppose. And we can put another one right here, and then another one right here, and then maybe another one over here. And these are just like extra turrets, so that if they do come, we'll be ready, right? At least in this structure, we'll be ready to defend ourselves. All right. Finally, I think a fuel generator would be okay. I have helium-3. I just don't know. I think it's in my storage. There should be helium-3 in the storage. Should be. So I'm gonna take a fuel generator. I'm gonna slap that right here, and we should be able to provide that generator with helium-3. Should be able to. Where'd it go? It's over near that rock. Yeah, so we should be able to provide this generator with helium-3. Activate. There we go. No. Hold to open quick menu. So it doesn't have any in there. Oh, I need to wire it to stuff, don't I? Oh, you know what? I probably need to... Do I need to wire all the power up? Stuff is running and it works. I don't think that's how it works. I think everything is just works because it's in your base. Isn't that how that runs? I thought that's how it was anyway. If I go to modify mode, do I have to link you to anything? No, the power generator is there. So I just don't have the helium-3 here, which is again weird because I'm certain I have it in my ship. So maybe I need to actually place it in storage in the base. That may be what it is. Let me go back to storages. Storage here. Solid storage. I think helium-3 is a gas. And I can't make any more of that because I need more tungsten. All right, so I have to go back to Jemison anyway. Yeah, I have to go back to Jemison anyway. But we should start at least seeing these resources are collecting, right? So there's aluminum in there. That's pretty easy to see. Okay, and then should be iron in here. Yep, we have iron being generated, right? And it gets pushed into here from the miners, but then it trickles it through here until this one's full, and then it fills this one, then it fills this one, etc. So that's fine. And then I want to run and see. I guess I need to have the helium-3 in order to test this, don't I? So why don't I go to... I need to be able to access my ship's inventory. Yeah, I want to access my ship's inventory here. Go to the outpost. I want to go to check out your ship's inventory. Yes, that's what I want to do. Is this... I'm already there. Hold on. I just have to walk over there, right? I think so. All right, I got the helium-3. I'm going to pop this in the generator, hopefully. And requires is fuel. I know. I'm trying to I'm trying to put the fuel in. Where do I put the fuel in? Because I have helium-3. So where the hell do I put it in? Do I just need it as a storage next to it or something? Because I have it in my inventory right now. Let's try to making like a really small storage, like a little storage box. Yeah, like this. So just place this right next to it, I guess, like right here. Or maybe a storage crate, so it's a little easier to see. Yeah, I think we'll try that instead. So right about here is a little easier to see. Right there is fine. And then we're gonna place the helium-3 in here, maybe. Inventory. So resources, we want to go to helium-3. We're gonna pop this into that storage. Does that work? It appears to work. It's definitely running now. Okay. No, it doesn't seem to work at all. It's not wired to anything. It doesn't have it. It still says 0 out of 1. Okay, so I looked it up to see how this would work, and it's a little bit more complicated than the other types of like other types of power and stuff are. So obviously it needs the helium-3, but you can't just like put it in, right? How you have to do this is you have to set up liquid storage, which is what I have for the alkanes over there, and I probably should I did do that for the alkanes, right? I probably should pull that off and not have it. So let me real quick take a look at that. Did I? Yeah, these gas storages here. So what I probably should do here is I'm going to go over like this, and we're going to toggle the view up really quick. We're going to switch to modify. I'm going to say that there's no link here yet, right? I don't believe I set up any links here. I don't see any links here. So I'm going to move this. And we're going to move this tank of storage right here. We're going to just have this sit kind of like over here near the rocks, I guess. Like right here should be fine. Okay. That's fine. All right. So what we need to do now is set up an output link from this storage to the generator. Okay. Now we have a storage for helium-3 connected to this generator. All right. That's how it has to get its power, which is a little bit weird. I didn't see that coming. So now, in order to run the generator, all I have to do is place the helium-3 in here. So I can go over to the tank, I can go to transfer, go to my inventory, find the helium-3, pop it into the tank, and with the helium-3 in that tank, I should now be able to start this generator. And you can see it's 4 out of 1 right there, right? So it now has access to power. I can activate it. Nope, it was already activated. Turn it on. There it goes. And now I should see, it's saying total power 60, but like it should be generating more than that. So I'm not entirely sure about that. Does it need a jump start or something? Like maybe it needs a jump start? I don't know. No, it's using the helium-3 right now. There it goes. Total power 80. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. It's just a little late coming to the game, but that's what I wanted to see. Okay. With the base now powered, albeit temporarily, because I need to have a good steady source of helium-3 coming in. And that generator is temporary, right? Like we're not going to have that ongoing. Since everything has power now, I can now use the bench. Very good. About damn time. All right, I want to be able to make things, right? I want to make like 0 wire, for example, craft one of these. Does that contribute towards anything? Polytextile. I want to, come on, contribute toward the quest. What's going on? Hold on. Why is that not contributing towards what I need for this? I need to create 10 unique food, drinks, drug, weapon mods, or equipment mods. Ah, okay, foods then. We'll come over to our not pharmaceutical lab. We were going to go to our kitchen, cooking station, and now I can make extra things. I can make things like alien tonic, for example, which would be unique. I have never made that before. That should give me progress, I thought. No? Really? Alien liquor? Okay, I must have made the tonic before. There's the liquor. Alien sandwich. I must have made that before too. There we go. The research methods. Research now is done. And I can go back over to this. I had that skill point I want to invest into here. So let's make everything even cheaper to make now. All crafting items and completing research projects is now reduced by 40%. All right, very good. We're going well here. And then I just need 2 more skill points in before I can grab Outpost Engineering. Okay. So there we go. I mean, it's not pretty yet. We're gonna keep building it out. It takes a little bit of time. I don't know if the screen is even usable. Looks like it's gonna stay off forever, but hey, whatever. It's cool. Can't put anything on it. We have some basic defenses set up, and those defenses most likely won't work until we get a stable source of helium-3. So in the meantime, because we don't have a stable source of helium-3, you can see these turrets are keeping an eye out for dorks coming in to the base. Since we don't have a stable source of helium-3 yet, I think probably what we should do is reduce how much power is needed in this base. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Reduce how much power is needed in this base by simply deleting these extractors. We don't need this special resource yet, so we'll go ahead and delete that, and then we'll delete this. So now we just need 66 power, which means if we can get enough resources to build 1 more wind turbine, we should be good to go on power forever. And indeed, I have enough resources to do such a thing. So I think I'll place this, you know, kind of... let's put it... I need defenses over here for these wind turbines, but let's put it right here, let's say. Boom. Now we have enough power to power everything in the base without the need to rely on the helium-3. So that will be something that we will do later when we get our transfer links and stuff going. We could get another base that extracts helium-3, and we have all that stuff running, and it can be sent here. And when it's sent here, it'll go into that tank, and then this thing can continue to run. At the moment, it doesn't run. It doesn't do anything because it's now out of helium-3. Okay, so I went back to Jemison one more time because there's still one more thing I need to do here to really be able to do everything I need to do. In addition to having my power and stuff sort of a little bit easier to deal with. Wait, hang, what? Hold on, this is different. What? Everything's changing. These frickin' rocks, man. They moved. The generator was here, and the storage was here, and now the generator is here, and the storage is there. Like, now it's in a rock now. You know, I'm just gonna say it. Bethesda, I think you guys didn't take nearly enough notes, like from No Man's Sky, which is a game that's really well done in this way. I don't think you took enough notes. I'm just saying, you should have taken more notes because they do it really well there. Okay. I wanted to make this simple fabricator, but I need tungsten. The thing is, I've already bought tungsten, but it's on Sarah, and I can't access her inventory while I'm building things. That's the problem. But I need to make a fabricator so that I can start kicking out things like adaptive framed and things like that. So I can have them automatically made for me, and I don't have to make them myself. So take the raw resources and make them into other components, right? We'll get rid of the rock. I'm all right with that too. We'll get rid of the rock. We'll go right about there with it.
Smart.
Okay, builders can create a variety of items, but require resources in order to do so. You can change what the builder creates using the attachment console. In order to provide the builder with the resources that it needs, create outpost links to it from extractors or other sources, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So,
the outpost really needed the upgrade.
Yeah, we need fabricators for sure. Okay. So that's that little bit there. Now, of course, this is going to need more power, which is why I've gotten more resources from Jemison. We're going to get more gas storage here too. Eventually, we're going to be having lots of helium-3 placed in for a just generator potentially. So I'll just place another storage for it on top of it. I guess I'll just do that. That's fine. Just stack it up on top of it. It's fine. And then over here, I'm going to add another one here too, just so I can get these other ones going. I should have enough now to build the power that I need to keep this place running without the helium-3. So more wind power, and we'll just keep adding it over in various different places here. Looks like this is the... Oh, I'm missing cobalt. No, I'm not. I'm not missing cobalt. Sarah has it. I know she does.
Good work with the bartender. Want to see what I'm carrying?
I know what you're carrying. You're carrying cobalt. Yep. Give me that. All right. So now we can build it.
Bye for now.
I would love if I could just access my followers' inventory. I think that would be a really nice upgrade for this game, in addition to many other things. But being able to access my followers' inventory would be good. I know that these don't look good. I can worry about how they look later. Right now, I just want them to function, right? I just want good, solid function right now. So I'm placing a whole bunch of wind turbines so that we have lots of power as we expand out here a little bit. So now we have 90 power generation. Should be enough to keep everything online. And the important thing is that everything stays online, even if the raiders come in and kill a couple of them, right? So I'll just do something like this. Now I have enough power to, you know, use extra fabricators if I need to. All right, so for storage, for storages, I want right here, storage. Solids, any kind of solid mineral or organic resources. I want warehouses. I need titanium. Good Lord, how many times am I going to have to ask her for her resources?
Venus, have something for me?
I probably should just take everything she has on her. Yeah, we might need zero wire. We might need copper. We might need all these things. You know what? Now she doesn't have anything on her. That won't happen again. I want to be able to access my followers' inventory. I think it's super important to be able to do that in this. All right, let's go stand up here. Get a bird's eye view, but all right. So we'll go like this, and then we'll go like this. Okay, what we want is the small warehouse, and I'm doing the thing I said I wasn't going to do. Zoom out. There we go. Small warehouse. And for this, I think I'll place it maybe next to the base or something. You just place this like maybe right here. We're going to end up stacking these things on top of each other anyway, I think. So we'll go 1, 2. You know what? 3 is okay. That doesn't fit there, though. We'll go, yeah, right here might be fine. No, you're not going to let me do it. You know what? This is okay. So you won't let me do this, but you will let me do it on a raised up. It's, you know what? It doesn't matter. There's going to be enough with just those, okay? It's fine. So what we want to do now is we're going to want to take and connect some links, all right? We're going to want to make a link from this storage to the fabricator, okay? And also from this storage to the fabricator. If I can make it, please make it. There we go. And then from the fabricator here, we're going to make an out storage or an out connection over to, let's go with the top one. No, the bottom one is fine. The bottom one, and then from the bottom one up to the top one, like that. All right. So now we have this like loop that ultimately results in us having the ability to have our adaptive frames be placed in here. All right. And this is going to allow me to have an automated adaptive frame production. So all the adaptive frames will end up being in these storages here. So how do we do that? We're going to come over to the fabricator. I've never done this before. I'm just using my experience with factory games and stuff, right? So we'll activate the console here, and whoops. Here we go. Activate the console here. Produces adaptive frame. That's what it says it's doing. It's already doing what it says it's okay. It's already doing it. Cool. Simple fabricator. So if that's the case and it's already doing it, then we should see frames appearing. Are you going to be? Yeah, you're going to be in. Okay, tell you what. I need these connections to be adjusted. Let's take real quick. Let's go ahead and redo these connections. So I need this connection. I can't redo that, can I? I don't think I can. Can I make the out on this go to here instead? Already connected. Oh, interesting. All right, let's move this. We'll move you over somewhere else. Let's move you to here. This might help me. If I move the one on top to here, that way the connection ends up being on to the one that is on the top, like this. All right, good. That will make it easier, because now what I can do is I can reliably access those frames on the bottom one instead. So as the fabricator makes the adaptive frames, they go into this box. And now when I go to make things with them over here and all this process, when I go to process them, I'll have them already ready to go in the inventory for the base. I think the final thing I really want to do here is just have a big storage place for me to dump access resources. Like, all my resources just need to go in places, right? And obviously having bigger storages would be very helpful there. But I just don't have that, right? I don't have bigger storages. So for the moment, I am going to place one
Now,
here.
all we need to do is add a casino, and we could start inviting guests.
Wow, that's not what I want to do here. Hang on. Let's switch over to move mode. I want to rotate this. Can you rotate to be facing that way instead? This is fine. Yep. That's good. And then I want to go back to build mode. We're going to add another storage right next to it. Yep. Nope. Right next to it. Next to it. Right there. Yep. Right there. Okay. So now I have extra storages that I can just put stuff in. All right. So for example, here, I can switch over and I can say, okay, all of my, if I get a bunch of copper or something, or my cobalt can all go in this storage. All right. Cool. All that can go in there. And I can just start storing a whole bunch of different resources that I don't want to carry around with me all the time, right? Now, in this case, I'm just going to have them all go in there because I don't really care. But if this one fills up, then I just start pushing into this one and pushing into this one, and I can use it. And then there's a display that appears to show me how full it is. So that is 96% full. Is that accurate? It is. 71 out of 75, yeah. And as I get more research in, I'll get bigger storages, okay? And I can start working with things a little differently there. Okay, let's just take a look inside and see if I can fabricate anything. We have more than enough power now. Everything's good that way. Get ourselves healed up a little bit. Probably shouldn't have used a med pack. Probably should have just ate a meal, right? I can cook things. At least I can't cook anything else. I need to go down gastronomy as a skill in order to cook more things. I have my own pharmaceutical lab, though, and I can make bandages and mobilizers. What I'm eventually going to be making, not snake oil. Eventually, we're going to be creating a lot of red trench because it is a good thing to sell. I'm also going to be making a lot of amp because the amp is not only good to use, but it's also good to sell as well. So I'll be doing both of these things as well. And we're going to try to set up, I think if there's a way to automated set that up, right? We'll be trying to automate that. I don't know if it's going to be at this base or a different one, but we're going to try to automate those things. And then you can see right here, it's just this damn map. It's just going to constantly spawn in stuff inside my bases. I have no idea how to prevent this. If you know how to prevent like the frickin' trees and rocks from moving all the time, please let me know, because otherwise, I don't know, I'm kind of losing my interest in Outposts right now with all the different systems and bugs that are in place here. I mean, I'm not seeing bugs per se other than the trees growing, but it's not as fluid as I would like. I very much need it. I need to figure out how to make it more fluid than this. It's not as fluid as I'd like it to be. So if you guys have any idea on how to stop these trees from growing into my outpost, please let me know, okay? I am going to leave it here. I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. We'll be back for, I think, probably the main quest. We're going to start doing a little bit of work with the main quest for a little while here. I want to progress the story just a little bit more. You can't just do whatever you want the whole time without doing any of the main story, right? We got to do something. So we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.